Hey everyone, my name is Akshat and I will be presenting on the topic H1B salary dynamics. The H1B program is a crucial pipeline for US tech talent, but it's constantly debated. Are companies using it to find cheap labor or are they paying premium wages to secure top engineers? My goal was to understand the hidden dynamics of the system. Specifically, I wanted to investigate how heavily companies anchor their offers to government minimums, whether semantics and job titles drastically change pay, if we can predict visa denials based on salary, and finally how different tech giants adjust their pay across state lines. I sourced my data from the Department of Labor's LCA disclosure dataset. Real world data is incredibly messy, so I spent a lot of time filtering for tech roles and stripping out extreme outliers like hourly wages logged as annual salaries. I ended up with a clean data set of about 26,000 records. To analyze this, I utilized four distinct statistical models, completely programmed in R. First, I ran multiple linear regression to see if companies pay whatever they want or if they just stick to government minimums. The results were pretty interesting. The model had an adjusted R squared of 0.79, meaning nearly 80% of tech salary is explained purely by Department of Labor's prevailing wage metric. Companies don't deviate much. On average, they simply pay about a 7% premium over the legally required minimum. Next, I used a one way ANOVA test to see if job titles matter. You might think software developer and software engineer pay the same, but that's actually not true. The Tukey post hoc test revealed that applications using the term software engineering offered on average $70,000 more than those labeled software developer. This proves that HR departments use strategic administrative labeling where naming can mean massive shifts in the base pay. For my third model, I built a logistical regression to see if a low salary predicts a visa denial. Here, the model actually failed to find a pattern and AUC of just 0.58, but this null result is actually an insight because it proves that salary amounts do not actually cause H1B denials because companies use automated software to ensure that they meet the wage floor. The system is mostly a formality, and denials are almost exclusively caused by random administrative typos and not wage related reasons. Finally, I ran two-way ANOVA to see how top employers alter pay across state lines. This interaction effect proved there is no standard cost of living adjustment in tech. Look at this plot. Meta, the top line, they pay the top of market universally, regardless of the state. Fidelity here, the bottom line, they pay a flat rate across regions. But companies like Apple and Microsoft have a sharp V shape, meaning they pay a premium, like a massive premium in their home hubs, while they heavily discount wage rolls for Texas and North Carolina. For comparing the companies, I just selected the top few companies filtered by the applicants in volume. So the six ones that we see here are typically the ones that have the most applicants for H1B as well. Now, to conclude, this project proves that tech compensation in the H1B program is a highly calculated game. For policymakers, if you want to audit the system, auditing how companies classify job titles can be far more important than auditing raw salary numbers because the semantics dictate the pay scale. For job seekers, your final offer depends heavily on corporate geography as well. Moving to Texas for Apple will cost you significantly more in base pay than moving to Texas for Meta. Ultimately, understanding the statistical relationship between government baselines, job titles, and corporate strategy is the key to navigating the modern tech labor market. Thank you, everyone.